Photos. Flooding continues in Colorado's Boulder County. Vertical line all JZera America. Global header background image. URL/content/adapt.960.high.1,379,145,855,778.jpg at media minimum width 768 px and max width 959 px. Global header background image. URL/content/jcr:/header/image.adapt.960.high.1,379,145,855,778.jpg at media max width 767 px. Global header background image. URL/content/medium.1,379,145,855,778.jpg. Display mobile navigation. Display mobile search bar. News. Video. Shows. Schedule. More shows. Sections. U.S. International economy, technology, science, environment, health, education, culture, sports. Trending. Syria's war, natural disasters, economy, religion, spirituality, ethics. Search form. Photos. Flooding continues in Colorado's Boulder County. September 13, 2013, 9:32 a.m. at President Obama has signed an emergency declaration to allow the state to receive federal relief. Topics. Colorado. Weather. Natural disasters. Viewed comments. Photos. Flooding cripples northern Colorado. The tow crew works to assist drivers of stranded cars after heavy rains cause flooding in Boulder, Colo. Thursday. Mark Leffingwell/Reuters. Matthew Messner looks for a way to cross where water from heavy rains in Boulder overflowed the sidewalk. Mark Leffingwell/Reuters. Emergency personnel work to rescue a man trapped in his vehicle during flooding of Rock Creek in Lafayette, Colo. CBS for Denver/Handout/Reuters. Emergency personnel work to rescue a man trapped in his vehicle during flooding of Rock Creek in Lafayette, Colo. CBS for Denver/Handout/Reuters. A home is stranded after a flash flood in Coal Creek destroyed the bridge near Golden, Colo. Rick Wilking/Reuters. A home is surrounded by floodwaters as heavy rains cause flooding in Boulder. Mark Leffingwell/Reuters. Hannah Hinseth walks through ankle-deep water to get to her home to inspect the extent of damage after severe flooding in Boulder. Mark Leffingwell/Reuters. Water runs freely down Topaz Drive in Boulder, Colo. Mark Leffingwell/Reuters. Kate Bennett drops a sandbag down to help funnel water down a street in Boulder, Colo. Mark Leffingwell/Reuters. A home and car are stranded after a flash flood in Coal Creek destroyed the bridge near Golden, Colo. Rick Wilking/Reuters. Rivers and creeks continued to rise to dangerous levels in Boulder County and neighboring parts of Colorado as the death toll rose to 4 Friday, with 181 people still unaccounted for. President Barack Obama has signed an emergency declaration, freeing federal aid and allowing the Federal Emergency Management Agency to coordinate disaster relief efforts. Some of the flooding was exacerbated by wildfire burn scars that spawned flash floods all summer in the mountains. That was particularly true in areas scarred by fire in 2010 near the tiny community of Jamestown and another near Colorado Springs' Waldo Canyon that was hit in 2012. In Boulder and the village of El Dorado Springs, rescuers struggled to reach dozens of people cut off by flooding in mountain communities. Residents in the Denver area and other downstream communities were warned to stay off flooded streets. The towns of Leon, Jamestown and others in the Rocky Mountain foothills have been isolated by flooding and have been without power or telephone service since rain, hanging over the region all week, intensified late Wednesday and early Thursday. At least 4 people have died in the floods, with officials reporting that they found another body on Friday. Many people were forced to seek shelter up and down Colorado's populated Front Range. The University of Colorado canceled classes at least through Saturday after a quarter of its buildings were flooded. Students in family housing who were originally evacuated were allowed to return late Friday, but were asked to remain on alert for future evacuation notices. On Long Peak, about 40 miles from Boulder County, 2 hikers stranded for 48